Hi friends, today I am going to start a new chapter in Java, that is flow control in Java. In this chapter, I am going to explain selection statements, iterative statements, and transfer statements. Let's see what are selection statements in Java. Selection statements in Java help us to make decisions by executing different code blocks based on specified conditions. Types of selection statements in Java are if-else and switch. I'll explain in detail about switch in my next video. Let's see what is if-else. Syntax: if, and inside parentheses there's a condition, and then the body, and then else. First point: use it to perform decision making operations, and it allows the program to execute a certain block of code if a condition is true, and another block of code if the condition is false. If the condition is true, here the if block is being executed. If the condition is false, the else block is being executed. The argument to the if statement should be Boolean type. Here, the condition is always Boolean. It should not accept any other type like int type or float or char. It only accepts Boolean type. If we write any int type, it raises compile time error. For example, int x is equal to 0. If of x, and here at the place of condition we have given int type, so it raises an error because the condition always boolean. It should not accept any int type. Let's see. Here if we run the code, it raises an error. It says that in compatible types int cannot be converted to boolean. Here x is int, so it cannot be converted to boolean. If in place of x, if we give boolean type true, it executes if block. So the result is hello. If the condition is false, it executes else block. So it returns welcome. So conclude that condition should be always boolean. It should not accept any int type. It raises a compile time error if we give int type. Second example: int x is equal to 20 if x equal 20. Here x 20 equal 20 is true, so it prints hello. So here the condition is true, it prints hello. Here x is 20 and x equal 20. It is a boolean type because it is a condition. X equal 20 returns true, so it outputs hello. And if we give x equal 30, here 20 equal 30 is false, so it outputs welcome. So here the condition is false, it outputs welcome. And we can also give boolean here. Boolean b is equals to true. If we give b here, it is a boolean type, so it is valid. So the output is hello. Because here the condition is true, it executes if block. So the output is hello. If b is equals to false, so here b is equals to false is an assignment operator. So false is being assigned to b and b returns false. So the condition is false here. So else block is being executed and the output is welcome. So whenever we run the code, the output is welcome. Because here false is being assigned to b and b returns false. So the output is else block. And else part and curly braces are optional. We can only keep if here. No need to keep any else block. So here else block is optional. So whenever we run the code, it runs fine. Doesn't raise any error. So without else block also we can use if statement. And curly braces also optional. If we remove curly braces, so it runs fine. This is how it works. And without curly braces, only one statement is allowed under if. Yeah, here we should not write two statements. Here we write else also. Inside else we keep high. And now it is valid if and else both without curly braces. And if we keep two statements inside the if, it is not valid because without the curly braces we should not keep two statements. Only with curly braces we can keep any number of statements. Without curly braces we should keep only one statement. If we keep one statement, it is valid. So, and without curly braces, here declarative statements also not allowed. Here if I keep int x is equals to 10, it is not allowed. Whenever we run the code, it raises error. Variable declaration not allowed here because if we declare a variable, here it is a local variable, we have to use it. If we use this variable, it becomes two statements. So two statements without curly braces is not valid. So it returns error. So without line number 6, there is no point of declaring line number 5, that is int x is equals to 10. Here, whenever we declare int x is equals to 10, we have to use it. If we doesn't use it, we no need to declare. So the declarative statements are not valid here because there is no point in declaring the variables if we doesn't use it. If we use it, we have to keep brackets. So without brackets, declarative statements are not allowed. So it raises error. In order to use that, we have to keep brackets. So if we keep brackets, it is valid. We can remove this also. Now also it valid. Int x is equals to 10 is valid now. Because whenever we keep brackets, there is a hope of using x. But if it doesn't keep brackets, there is no hope of using x because we should not use multiple statements under if. So the declarative statements are not allowed inside if it doesn't use brackets. And here the fourth example, if true, end of the statement. So it is valid. For example, if condition is true and end of the statement. This end of the statement says that the empty declaration. So whenever we run the code, it doesn't raise any error. Code execution successful. It is a valid syntax in Java. This is how if else works in Java. Let's see what is nested if else. The nested if else statement in Java allows us to place one if or if else statement inside another if or else block. It is used when we need to test multiple conditions sequentially. For example, here we take marks example. Here we have taken marks is equal to 85 and inside a if condition marks is greater than or equal to 50, it goes inside the if, or if the marks is less than 50, it just prints grade C. Here our marks is 85. So 85 is greater than or equals to 50. So it goes inside the if loop. And inside the if loop, another nested if is present. So again, marks is being checked here. Here 85 is greater than or equals to 80. So it executes and prints grade A. So the output is grade A. If you run the code, the output is grade A. Yeah. If the marks is 25, so when we check the condition marks is greater than or equal to 50, it is false. So it prints grade C. So when we run the code, it prints grade C. And if the marks is 55, here when we check the condition, marks is greater than or equals to 50, yeah, it is true. If and inside nested if marks is greater than or equals to 80, no, 55 greater than or equals to 80 is false, so it executes else condition. So the grade B is being printed as output. So when we run the code, it prints grade B. This is how nested if else works in Java. Okay, now we go for exercise. Please pause the video and answer the questions. First question. Which of the following correctly describes the behavior of an if else statement in Java? Executes both if and else blocks together? No. Executes the if block when the condition is false? No. Executes the if block when the condition is true, otherwise executes the else block. Yeah. Option C is correct. Next question. What will be the output of the following Java code? Int x is equal to 10 if x equal 10. Here 10 equal 10 is true, so the condition is true. So the inside statement is being executed, hello is being executed, and then world also being executed. So hello world is the output. That question. Which of the following is true about nested if statements in Java? Nested if statements are not allowed. No, those are allowed in Java. You can place an if statement inside another if or else block. Yeah, option B is correct. Option C. The inner if block cannot access variables declared in the outer block. No. The else block is required for each nested if. No, else block is optional. So option B is correct. Fourth question. What happens if we try to use a non-Boolean expression in an if condition? Only Boolean expressions are allowed in if condition. So whenever we use non-Boolean, it raises compilation error. So option B is correct. It raises compilation error. Fifth question. Which of the following if statements is invalid? If true, system.out.println of hello. First one is valid. If I greater than 3, it returns true. So the condition is true here, Boolean type. It is also valid. If of 10, the condition should be Boolean type. Here we have given int type. So int types are not allowed here. So it is invalid. It raises compilation error. So the option C is invalid. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos.